So after Abomination Wing, let's go to Undead Wing. Here it will be lot and lot of trash before the first boss. We will have to be patient, and you will have to understand how we can just dodge a wipe or just dodge, just prevent to dying from the shit. So those first one, the Death Knight, not pretty hard, but they fear. So don't forget to drop at least a fear ward on the tanks as usual, and also on the rogue to help him to not getting aggro another pack. Those peasants are fucking easy to get it. So we can just kill the big one and move on to the next one. It's pretty easy. Here we start to fight with the real troublemaker. Those two big one, the captain, they cleave fucking really hard. We can disarm them, then it will reduce a bit the amount of damage, but they stun and cleave at the same time, and the DPS is fucking huge. So you want to split them quick, and you want to DPS them also really quick. We should be able to just nuke them really fast because if we still have the wall buff and all the red comp we are using, it will be pretty easy. Here, I don't know what they strategy is. They want to snipe first the necromancer and then move on the shade. Alright, well, I think it will be Zug Zug and whatever. Okay, now on those pack, when you will have a captain and what the name of this one? Death Knight, I think. Yes, you always focus the Death Knight first. Alright, just to prevent the fear on the red or whatever, and because it's really easy to kill, you move on the Death Knight, sorry, really quick, then you move back on captain. Here we will have to deal with the Smiths. They clap pretty hard, by the way. So I hope we won't have too much to deal at the same time, but like you can see, it just chain and chain and chain, and it's fine. Of course, like always, if we have more DPS than not that them, but if we are faster enough, we will dodge all the abilities. So it's just fucking easy to. Oh, you saw the clave just right here. I think they landed. Yes, this is the clave. This is what you want to dodge. The big shade are just doing some crazy AoE shadow ball damage. And here they just choose to do the invisibility bot trick. We won't do that, so we will have to kill all the trashes on the way, which mean more stuff, more more everything, whatever. On the bottom, you have the triple Death Knight Chevalier. those those mobs riding riding a horse are just applying a debuff like this one, uh, which is fucking painful. I just want to see how they managed to do the triple one. Okay, let's see. We always DPS the Cavalier, by the way, and when we have free, they choose to pack. Okay, they choose to pack. Well, let's go for pack. And don't stay in front of them, or also, because the AoE melee in front is fucking crazy. By the way, it's like always, as more deeper we are getting into red, instance. Harder the mob are just eating us, and well, if you're not a melee with full blade, you will understand what are the stakes in next Ramas if you get hit by a trash. After this one will be Rasivius. So Rasivius we will pull with the shield wall to fix the trash on a right position. We will probably use which spawn? I don't know which spawn did I use this one. Yeah, on the left. Well, it's not a bad one. Um, Everything here for the mana user is to hide behind the the stuff right here. I don't know the name, but just to hide before the boss scream, because when he will scream, he will do the double of your mana point as your HP. So if you have 5k mana point, you will get hit by 10k HP damage, which means you are probably dead. And for the priests, the goal is just to taunt the boss and to try to stay on loss for the whole healer, sorry, who will be online. If the healers stay online right here and the boss is right here, healers won't have to be scary about the scream, so they just can stay in the line and heal the tanks who will be a mind control hard. Uh, Also, specific tools, warrior and mainly off tank will tank the HUD right here. Don't thunder those mobs. Never thunder those mobs, because if you thunder them when they will be mind control, they will get thunder and the boss will just destroy them. So don't thunder. And paladin, when those mobs will be mind control, don't forget to drop a bless of king on them, because they have like crazy stats, and if you drop the king, this will be even fucking useful. Alright, so well, it's just like some rotation between the trash. If we lose one, it's not the end of the world. We have a huge GPS. Just be careful in case the mob is moving. Maybe caster, just choose the safest path and hide until we fix the trouble. And also mind control player, don't forget to use the ability. At least you have the shield wall to spam on cooldown, but also the strike would just generate incredible damage and incredible threat to fix the boss on the trash. In case we have some trouble with the ad, we can also use some rotation with taunt leap, etc., etc. Okay, next one. Just before the next one, we have some trash to deal with. Free type of trash right here. Free weapon. You have the staff, who will do some crazy AoE arcane damage. The sword, we're just doing some basic damage. This is the easiest one to manage. And the axe will wind and doing some crazy damage on melee. We have to kill them and we move forward to the next step, which will be double cavalier before a pack of 4, I guess. Let's see. Okay, yeah. And here, this pack are pretty new. You always focus the caster on this one, and after you finish on the captain. Okay, here it's perfect. You saw the wheel, right? Just right here. I want to show you. How many HP did he last? Let's see. He was full HP, getting it. Okay. One cleave on a full plate warrior is about 2k 5 damage and stun for 2 seconds. So, well, I think it's fine on a plate, of course. But if you are healers or a rogue or whatever, you don't wearing a plate, be careful. And they are still full world buff, of course. Gothic, we will split in two teams, one on the left, one on the right. Um, on this side, we will use some control. By control, I mean ship and shackle at some time. So be careful to do not cleave that hard. And on the other side, it's pretty easy. You just have to nuke everything. And at some point, the boss will just land in the ground and we will be able to kill it. It's a pretty long fight. We will have when we will be able to speedrun, we will do a lot of stuff on this one to use the time lost with between all the wave. But uh, but well, on a progress run, we just have to kill it and wait. And again, during all the phase of the boss, for those who are not knowing in and want to see a bit what happened, uh, for Naxxra mass progress, the goal is not to be the quickest, it's just to be the team with the most player alive at the end. Okay, if we lose 5 player more in each wings, we will be fucked up. If we manage to just lose 1, 2 max per wing, maybe less, maybe 0, who knows? Well, we will be on the race. So the small peasant, pretty easy, double shot, blah blah, boom boom. See ya. The the big one. Oh yes, I just made a fucking mistake on my first call. When we kill the mob right here, they are moving to the other side. Sorry. That's why we control them at some times. We will use all the range. Maybe not the hunter. I will have to chat a bit with some player. But we will use all the mage, warlock, for sure some warrior on this side. And on the other side it will be mainly the melee team. This one, most crazy one, you have to kill it really quick. And on which stage they choose to shackle? I'm not even sure they are shackling anything. Well, they still have the world buff, so they are fun with that, I guess. By the way, tips for the fuck for this specific fight. If you are on the other side, the GAPP Arcane Protection one can save you at some point. If you want to keep a cooldown, a defensive cooldown, GAPP is a really good one. It's not mandatory. It's probably pointless to pre-pot it. I don't know. Maybe it's better to pre-pot MRP. But if the things are going maybe a bit crazy, that means that the player here are just killing the trash too quick. especially the small peasant who just get spawned some ghosts on the other side who are just spamming explosion. It could be helpful. Okay, so they didn't even use any shackle. They just don't give a fuck and they just nuke everything. We will see if we have to use some shackle or not. And at some point, the boss spawn, they kill it, blah blah blah. It will swap, door will open, and they will move to the next spot. Let's go. Again, some new trash. Nice. Those ghouls. Okay, for the first time, we have to off-tank all those ghouls. Okay? Don't try to be a hero if you're not a tank right here. Just pick the right go to DPS with a good off-tank on it. And if the threat is going to hide, just swap on another one. Shadow. Mm. Shadow Ball Volley, kill them. Okay. I talked to you on the abomination. Up. I talked to you, sorry, on the abomination wing video about those two one. I don't know if you will see what they are doing. They are just giving them too quick. Okay, just right here. You see it. AoE Arcan plus Shadow Ball Volley. If you're getting hit, and they are just spamming then, so if you're just getting hit by the two at the same time, it will be, well, flashy for sure, and we will have to heal a lot. And this is the first time we will see also the gargoyle. We will have the gargoyle on the plague wing a lot, but also on all the. I know it will be the only time. Undead and plague, yeah. So when they are moving to 20%, we will have to kill them, and we are stacking poison debuff on us that dealing damage over time. If we are stacking more than 6, 7, 8, we will have at the end to eat. That means, warrior, you will need to have food on your bag. At least a good one, like 4k14 regen food to heal you, to heal yourself, your HP bar. And of course, do not fucking eat the green slime when you have this debuff. The goal on those trash is just to stay hide until we engage and nuke as quick as we can the first one. I think they will probably aggro. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Seems no. Okay. So Katu, by the way, around here it will be. We'll have to see if we can pass or not. If we have to kill the ghouls, we'll kill the ghoul. Not a big deal. If we can pass, we can pass, and we move to the next one. Let's go for the horseman. Last boss, sorry, of the undead wing. Okay, 4 bosses, 4 tanks. Pretty easy rotation if we will use a nuke tech. First, we will go on Cortaz, the one with Meteor. The rule is pretty simple. We put on all the melee with some healers on Cortaz and we destroy it. This is nothing really hard. I mean, caster, you will be on pull on Morgren. The one will get moved right here on the right. And when we will stack 4 marks of Morgren, you will move on Zeliek. And after the 4 marks on Zeliek, you step back on the reset spot and you wait until you lose your stacks on Zeliek to move back on him. I will explain after a while. So on pull, by the way, full zapper. So at least we just win around 5% on each bosses, which is fucking great. At some point, the bosses will just use some shield wall, but we don't care. We are way more stronger and we can just nuke them. Okay, and the skin of Cortaz is a meteor. You know the meteor, you know the stakes. Be stack and all the damage will be spread around all the player. And because we will use all the melee on these bosses, on this boss, pretty easy. We kill him. Like you see, just 2 marks, fucking easy. Alright, if we just go on this boss with all the world buff, it will be even faster because our raid comp is fucking better than them. Okay, right here you saw the reset spot. Alright, for the off tank, healers, melee after all those 2-1 are dead, and caster, reset spot right here. Right here, if all the boss are tanking at the right spot, you won't get hit by any mark. Okay, each bosses stack a mark. Okay, when you have the mark, you will have to wait at least 2 minutes to lose the marks, and each mark plus you stack, the more shadow damage you will take at the apply of the other mark. So it starts with 500 damage shadow on the first one, 1k damage shadow on the second one, 2k damage shadow on the third one, 4k damage shadow, etc., etc., and it's grow up, and at some point around 5 or 6 mark max. If you just getting hit by the 6 mark, you are dead. So be sure if you want to reset, be on the safe spot. And the mark apply, sorry, is really huge. For example, for this one, you're getting right here to right here. Here, you will get hit by the mark on the reset. About the skill of Mogren, he hit like a bull in front of him. Okay, so stay behind and just heal the tank. That's all. So like the other one, we nuke, we nuke, we nuke, we nuke, we nuke. When he is dead, we move out. And at this stage, as melee, we won't move on Zeliek on the right, we will move on Blome, top left. Blome just drops some random Shadow Void on the ground. Okay, like those one. Purely simple, you take 2 ticks of this Shadow Void, you are dead. So move quick. The boss drops the Shadow Void of a random player all the time. So be ready, especially at this stage when you will be all on the same spot. Uh, you have a huge probability that the void will drop on you, right? Like that, okay? And if you are faster enough, you won't get hit by anything like it happened before. Choop. Okay, you saw the tick, 5k. 2 tick, bye bye. By the way, here he moved too quick. He should at least stay for more like 10 seconds again because he was just at 3 marks. And here they stay on safe spot. Why? Because Zeliek, the last one, is the most painful one for red comp. Okay, this boss has the same skill like Toon in P1, and it's the green bean who just rebound on each other player. Sorry, close to each other. But one good point is this ability is just you can just land this ability, sorry, in a maximum range of 30 yards. So caster, healer, if you are max hit heal distance, you won't get hit by the beam. But the player who will reach the boss can link it on you. So most of the time we drop the healer and the caster on the right side, right here, and when some melee want to go on it, they move on the left and they join the boss. But sorry for that, we won't move more than 2 or 3. I mean, 2 is probably enough. 2 melee at the same time. So I will do some specific calls. The melee will move on the left, close to the wall, move back behind the boss, and hit, 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 hit. And when they will reach 3 marks, they will move out, and at least when they will get out from the green beam chain range, I will call 2 other warrior to move in. Okay? But if you don't have anything to do, just stay right here. Alright? It will be different on speedrun. Well, I don't know at which point, but it will be a bit different on speedrun. But right here, we have to be patient and don't risk anything just because you want to grid some DPS on this boss. Okay, it's fucking painful, it's useless, etc., etc. It's all about discipline. And of course, if you just destack the Blome stack, you can move back on Blome if she's still alive. Uh, well, period. For the off tank of these bosses, I guess I already set up some stuff. I don't know if it's pretty perfect right now. We almost finish it, I think. Let's see. What's that? But okay. But I think I already choose some of my tank. Okay. Renox Shady Switch Shield Black. If we need some backup, it will be Topi and Chandrel. But after we kill Morgraine and Cortaz, 2 tanks will be out of the rotation of Morgraine and Cortaz. It will be Shady and Renox, and we will probably join you as quick as we can on. I will have to add 2P and Chandrel. Yeah, I will have to add. I think 2P will take the. No, 2P will take Blomer right after the death of Morgraine, of Corta, sorry. And Chandrel will take Zeliek right after the death of Cortaz also. Don't forget, sorry, as of tank, you can fail the taunt. If you fail the taunt, first stay, because the other of tank will have to wait on your spot until you get the taunt back. And for the tank who is already tanking, just wait. You can't move even if the player who is supposed to get you the boss failed taunt and taunt and taunt over and over and over. And don't try to mocking blow. Don't try to AoE taunt, because after the AoE taunt, the mob will move back on the tank. And if the mobs, the bosses are moving from their spot, there won't be any more a safe spot right here. So if you have to die on the spot because, well, no one's coming to grab you, or the other one is pretty much unlucky on the taunt, you just stay here. If you have the luck to already have on your bag the trinket for Zul'Gurub that we grab on the Hydra, the one the bosses that we summon when we fish, just use it because it will increase your hitting on spell from 10% and it's fucking perfect for the taunt on this boss. And when, by the way, Morgren and sorry, Cortas will be dead, all of you four will just do a full rotation all the time like that. So just listen. Black will start on Blume, switch will start on Zeliek. After the first rotation, Topi will came on Blume, Siandrel will came on Zeliek. Just wait, by the way, before moving on the bosses, that at least Switch and Black have free stack, because when Topi and Siandrel you will move from Cortaz, they won't maybe already have the third stack on them. If they already have the third stack, just move on Zeliek and Blubber to grab the bosses. After switch black, you move back on the safe spot, which means you move back, you move back, you move back, you move back. Where? Where is my video? Okay, you move back right here, and you wait on the third mark of for black Siandrel, who will be on Zeliek, and switch from Topi, who will be on Blume. Then switch after tanking Zeliek will go back on Blume, and black will go back on Zeliek. Then Topi and Siandrel you move back on safe spot, and after 3 marks on the tank, Topi you move back for this time on Zeliek, and Siandrel you move back for this time on Blume, etc., etc., etc. And you move like that. And if one of you is dead, we will have me and Renox on backup to grab your bosses. Well, oh, it's already over. Oh, Jesus, that was a stomp. Uh, I think I told you everything for the Undead Wing. Yes. So it's done for Undead Wing. I will see you later for the next part, which will be the Plague Wing.